guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aida Favored of the Lord, back here on your screen with a new video with my favorite
Hi guys,
bestie. So on today's video we are talking about relationships, but about last year, what we learned in the relationships that we had last year. Not that we have new relationships this year, but what we learned, with those exes from last year.
those exes.
Ni kujaribu na side zote ala. So that's, we have questions written on a book, and that's what we'll be reading, and I'll be asking my visitor the first question, which is, what makes you feel loved? What did you learn in that relationship that you are in that made you feel like this is what makes me feel loved and it was not provided?
Well, quality time. I think personally, definitely it's personally, spending time with someone and doing things that he likes and things that I like together makes me feel loved, makes me feel like we want to get to know each other more better. Like he wants to know all the stupid things I do, I want to know all the stupid things he does, everything. Quality time mainly is somehow I'd know someone actually does love me and buy me stuff and spoil me. I'll also know you love me that way. And you?
What makes me feel loved? It's like when I tell you something and you actually do it. Like it's not you're not changing, but you're trying to make me feel
to understand.
Okay. Maybe it's an example. Maybe I like this type of songs, but you don't. But when we are together, you're like, hey, let's jump to that song. Yeah.
So which of your boyfriends made you learn that from last year?
Next question. What's a deal breaker for you in a relationship?
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, there's so many deal breakers. I'll highlight like 3 of them. Main. Number 1, kitambo used to say having not a family, baby mama would be a deal breaker. But I feel like recently there's so many of the baby mama, baby daddy stuff happening. But I still think it's still a deal breaker for me. I honestly want someone who doesn't have that. I feel like there's so much drama that comes with having a baby mama. That's a whole other family. They will be in your life forever, and now I'm here. But then again, and
you don't know where you fit in.
But then again, you meet someone and he's genuinely not with the person, and he genuinely wants to move on and have another family. That happened by mistake. So iko 50-50, but ni main kwangu. I look at it so much. Number 2, if a person lies, like consistently lying to me about very stupid things, I feel like when you're mature, you can talk about every single thing. Like I feel like we could talk about, I went out, babe, I met this girl and this happened. That's why the number is iko kwa simu. Not I come one day and then I'm seeing messages, I'm like, who's this? You didn't tell me about it.
And then it happened like months ago.
And I'll feel so bad, because now I'll be thinking, anytime you go out, I'll be like, that's another babe's number on your phone, and you have to argue about it like 6 months from now. Trusting you will be so hard. So lies. Number 3, a deal breaker. Number 3, someone who's not intentional with me. Being intentional with someone, like he's genuinely invested in me, he's genuinely invested in this relationship, he genuinely wants it to grow. If you're not that intentional, like what's the point? Let's just be friends with benefit. That let's not lie, we're in something, but you're not very invested in it. That's
especially lies.
Lies.
For me, lies. Why
so
you lying? And then there are things that you can lie about, and there are things that I'm like, seriously? For me, a deal breaker is 1, violence. Like, don't be violent with me, whether it's verbal or physical. Like, just don't be violent.
Definitely.
There are people who are really violent, like especially verbal. People think that verbally, like, you can't be violent verbally. You
yeah.
can. The things that you say, you can take backwards, you know.
And we are sensitive people. We are
Yeah.
babies, you know.
Baby girl, huh?
Don't shout at me, please.
Usinishautie. And then there is, yes, lies. You said lies. And then what else a deal breaker for me?
Is a baby mama a deal breaker for you?
That's a number one deal breaker.
Okay. You wouldn't consider it, like, if the guy is really nice, the guy is, honestly, he's not with that anymore. It happened, it was a mistake, but it's there, it has to be there, and he has to move on with his life. You honestly,
unless you are really showing me you're moving on.
He is. Would you consider,
like, he has moved out, he's doing his own thing,
Yeah.
the only thing he does is provide for that child.
Yeah.
I know you have
What
a child
about the
together,
deadbeat?
but deadbeat dad, no.
Okay.
What makes you think he would be a deadbeat to my children?
Yeah.
That's a no.
Okay.
So violence, lies, and the last thing is attention. Why are you not showing me attention?
You need attention.
Yes, I need attention, Kai. Because, like, not 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, call me
Often
once a day.
yeah.
Call me once a day.
Yeah.
Check up on me.
Yeah.
And I actually do the same. I'm very good at checking
By the way,
up on
all
people.
these things, I feel like they should be
Vice versa. Yeah,
you know?
vice
Don't be a
versa.
girl expecting
Too much.
and giving nothing, literally.
Yeah.
You should
Especially,
be 50-50.
I normally say don't stress a man for something you can do for yourself.
Exactly.
If you can make your own nails, don't pressure that man to
him.
make your nails.
If you can do your hair, imagine shikilia shele. Usipe mwanaume stress.
Usipe
But
mwanaume
once in a while,
stress.
mwambie, hey babe.
Changamka.
As in, ningetaka nini kukafiri, man.
Aya, next one. How do you feel about the time you spent together last year with that person?
You know,
Sorry.
talking about my last year relationship was quite complicated. Honestly, it was, I think, the most complicated thing I've ever had, because there were so many things missing, there were so many red flags, there were so many things I would have noticed. But
Lakini nikushikilia.
Lakini tuliforce. The red flags were not red enough. They were maroonish. But as in, you know, I feel like we would have done so much more. We literally did nothing. Okay, we spent time, yes, but no, we didn't.
But
my last year relationship wasn't bad. It was a nice experience anyway.
Hey, that was quite an experience. Anyway, that's a story time for another day when, like, we are past that. Yeah, past that.
Like a year from now, I'm like 2 years. Yes. That's a story I'll tell.
Yeah.
If maybe
one day.
Yeah, you know.
Hi. For me, how did you feel about the time you spent together? Well,
I have a question. You start stating the boyfriends, the first boyfriend.
Please, I beg go.
How did you feel?
My mother said date. Oh.
Which boyfriend are you discussing? Which last year boyfriend are you discussing?
The longest one.
The
longest one, which was 5 months. 5 months.
The lies long one?
Yes.
Okay.
So, how did I feel about the time we spent together? It was not long, like 4 months. How I felt? It was nice. The guy was nice. But when I started seeing the lies, hey, things went chaotic.
And I wasn't seeing my own lies in my own relationship, but I'm here telling her, but you know what? He's lying. Na mimi hapa nilichezwa karata,
but anyway, enjoy while it lasts. So we did enjoy while it lasted, when it was nice, when it was good, without all the lies being seen. So I enjoyed my time together with that guy before the lies. So Kai, what's the main way you show love? You show your love?
You know, asking that question, I'm like, I'm here demanding what I want, to feel loved.
But you don't know what you show.
What do I show? I get really invested in someone. When I like you and we are like together, we've agreed we are exclusive. I'm so invested in that person's life. As in, not like I'll be texting you the whole day. Not the texting is like, I wanna know what you're doing, what's happening, what do you want to do about this? You have this problem, how are you solving it? I am totally invested, and for me, that's a way to show love.
Yeah.
Number 2, I like buying gifts and spending quality time. I like going out with the guy. I'll initiate dates. I'll tell him, you know what, let's go and chill somewhere today. It doesn't have a twende tukalipe sijui pesa ngapi, you know. We just go take a walk in the park, you know, talk, you know, do something new. I'm that type of person who initiate dates. But I haven't had the opportunity. But this year, we are hopeful.
We are claiming. Hallelujah.
Amen. It's happening, manze. I have so many things I want to do for this guy. But I don't know where he's stuck. But he's coming.
He's coming?
Yes.
For me, the things I do for love, to show love, is I love that person the way I would love to be loved.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I love gifts, so I buy gifts.
Yes.
I love quality time, I spend quality time.
Yeah.
I like checking up, texting, calling. I do all those things to that other person. Yeah, that's how I show my love. How I want to be loved, I love them the same.
Yeah. But there's one thing I feel like people do and they shouldn't. Not they shouldn't. I feel like there's something people do which is not right. Like you get a guy, you start talking, and then this guy, okay, you love this guy the way you'd like to be loved, but you're loving them so that they can repay back. You get, there's a difference between loving someone genuinely, not expecting it in return, and there's doing it expecting him
with expectation.
Like maybe his birthday comes up before yours and you spoil him crazy, you buy him gifts, you take him for dinner, and you're like, on my birthday I know I'm expecting bigger than that. I'm expecting bigger, and then he doesn't do that, and then you're mad. But he doesn't really owe you that because you did it. Like just do it from a place of love.
Something else I've learned, expectations. Why to pacho? Okay, Aki, do not go into a relationship with expectations, and do not go into a relationship expecting what you see happening to your friend's relationship, thinking that's what should happen in your relationship. People are different. People are different. The way that man will show you love or the way that girl will show you love, it's not the same way as how you see it online or with your friends or with your mom and dad. It's not the same. You create your own culture. Create your own culture in your relationship. PG-18, how often would you like to have sex?
As often as possible. What do you mean?
Hiya.
If we have a chance, imagine, let's do it as often as possible. Literally.
For me, okay, it's the same, but to see Shinde, that's not the only thing that we can do.
Exactly, it's not the only. The question is, how often would you like to have sex? It's not that we are excluding everything else. No, it's just the sex. How often would you want it? Me, I'd want it every other time, as often as we can. As long as we can do it, let's do it.
Yeah, that's true. How do you feel about no, that one is done. What would you prefer to do on a Saturday night?
You know, I think there's one thing I like so much, and I think it's not so good because I meet new guys and they think I like just staying in their houses, but I really, really like being indoors, and we do cool stuff indoors. But then you meet a guy, he's new, and you don't feel like going out. You just want to chill with him in the house. You cook together, you watch a movie together, you have like wine together, you play games together. That does it for me all the time. But I'm trying to like stop because people, some guys get the wrong ideas. You don't.
I feel like when we are doing stuff together, like indoors, it helps you learn so much about the other person. And things like playing games, it helps you see where they come from. Are they competitive?
It's even just fun. Leave alone whatever you learn from it. It's just fun.
It's fun.
That is what I'd like to do on a Saturday night with my boyfriend, like a long-term person. You know, a new guy, I'd like to turn it out. So let's go have drinks. Let's go watch a movie together. Let's go to the park. Let's walk together. Let's go skating. You know, all those cool things for a new guy. But when we get to know each other, tunaweza chill kwa nyumba pia. Me, I really like that. But let's not forget the dates as well. You get? Makes sense?
Yeah, makes sense. For me, I'd love, to chill in the house, but still, I'd love to do, we are still young, so I'd love to do new things that I've never done before.
Okay.
You see, like this Saturday we are chilling, next Saturday we are visiting a place we have both never visited before, or we are doing something that we have never done before. The both of us, maybe we are camping, such things. Yeah.
You're done with the questions?
Yeah.
So I have a bonus question to ask you. So from your relationships last year,
Kwa nini insist on them?
ni mingi. What do you think is your toxic trait in a relationship? Because everyone has one. What is your toxic trait?
My toxic trait is destroying something good. I do not know how, but I keep on destroying good things.
What did you destroy that was good last?
Like that's one toxic trait that I have. For example, we are just I'm this person who you see these memes that you see people are on like a cliff, they are looking at beautiful sceneries, and then the girl goes like, so I have a question. And those girls, I keep on asking questions. I keep on, I don't know, I think pushing the guys too much to the edge. Yeah, I think that's one. And I've also learned it in my recent relationship. Like I can destroy something that is really good within a second. That's a toxic trait. For me,
my toxic trait is I am negative. I'm negative.
And very insecure.
I'm very negative and very insecure. You know? I don't know how to say it, but I'm so negative when it comes to relationships. I don't know at what point of my life I picked this negativity up, but it happened, and I realized, by the way, I'll fuck up so many things. Because me, I'll wake up this morning and thinking, you know what? Si lazima, like if a guy does this small thing to me, I can't even think of a solution. I'm like, you know what? Atujawana si tuachane. I just staki stress. I don't even think I try that much to make a relationship work. I feel like if it should work, I shouldn't be feeling like I'm killing myself. Manze, I'm not fighting. I'm not here to fight. Me, I'm here to love you and for the good vibes. But I'm really negative.
You know the good vibes never last forever.
Yeah, they don't last. But they do last, but I want the good vibes though. Recently I said the negativity doesn't sit right with me, because manze, let's choose to be good to each other, let's choose to be kind to each other, let's choose to love each other. You
don't choose to fight.
You don't choose to fight, but there are some things that come up in relationships and you're like, you'd have chosen not to do this, but you chose to do this anyway. Why did you choose to do this? You knew it would hurt me. It's about choices. If you knew it would hurt you, then it's about choices. Yeah. Insecurity. This one I picked up from, I've seen guys lying. I've been cheated on. I've seen so many things in relationships. I've seen my friends going through certain things in relationships, and I'm like, at what point does a guy really, really, really love you? And he's like, you know what? It's only you.
Right, so, this one, she will create a scenario in her head.
Scenarios in my head,
and now it will become that.
Yeah, and we will talk about that scenario. And hata kijana wenyewe atachoka, because he's like,
he was just chilling.
I didn't even know this, babe. Hiyo ni kesi sasa imeanza. I'm really insecure, and those things, those are the things I want to work on this.
Anyway, comment down below on your deal breakers, on maybe a point that maybe you have that you want to share. You can comment down below
and educate us.
Yes, and let us know.
There are some things we said, there's some like older people who watch and they've been through this, they've done these things, and they're like, wajui chenye wanasema.
Yes,
please tell us chenye hatujui tunasema.
Tujue, tutasoma, tusaidiane kwa hii life. Anyway, thank you so much guys for watching this video. Until next time,
peace.
Bye.